What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're going to be drawing Daroach from Kirby Star Allies. Let's get started at the top center of our page with the front edge of the hat brim. So we're going to draw a curve starting from the left. I'm going to come down in the middle and then just pull that back up on the right side. Now we're going to bend out the edge of the hat brim. Starting on the left, curve up, and then just bend that out. Do the same thing on the right, curving up and then out. Now we're going to taper this back in. Starting on the left, we're going to curve up. I'm just going to bend that down to right about there. Let's do the same thing on the right, curving up and then down. Let's do an overlap and add one more point. We're going to step out, curve up and then out. Now I'm just going to taper that back in and then down on the inside. Now I'm going to connect the inside with a curve. I'm going to come down in the middle and then just pull that back up on the right. Let's draw on the top of the hat. Over on the left side, we're going to draw a curve going up and we're going to bend that out. Let's go to the right and do the same thing. Going up and then out towards the right, towards the same height. Now we're going to connect these two lines with a curve going along the top and we'll bend that down on the right side. Let's go back to the left side and draw another curve coming down in the opposite direction. Come down and then back up towards the right. Now we're going to tuck the eyes in underneath the edge of the hat brim. Starting over on the left, start out here, we're going to draw a half circle. Curving down, and we'll just pull that back up on the inside. Let's leave a gap and draw the same thing on the right. Now we're going to push the pupils towards the inside of the eye. Starting on the left, we're going to draw a half oval. We'll curve down and then up, and we'll fill that in black. Let's do the same thing over on the right. Let's move to the center and draw the nose. We're going to start with the top edge first. Starting over on the left, we're going to curve up and then down. And we're going to curve down and in towards the center point. So we'll start on the left, curving down and in, go to the right, come in the opposite direction. Let's step up and draw a curve from left to right for the bridge of the nose, going up and then back down. Let's draw on the bottom edge of the muzzle. From the left side of the nose, we're going to step out. We're going to draw a curve going around, almost like drawing a circle. Go all the way down towards the bottom. I'm just going to pull that up and in on the right side. And then we're going to draw on the cheeks. From the eye, we're going to step out. We'll curve out, round out the cheek. Now I'm just going to pull this in towards the side of the muzzle. Let's do the same thing on the right. Curving out, rounding out the cheek, and then pulling that in. Now we're going to draw the ears behind the hat and the side of the head. So from the top corner of the hat, we're going to step down, start with a curve, going up and then out. Line this up on the right and do the same thing. Now I'm going to round out the top of the ear, come around in behind the hat and then in behind the head. So start up here, we're going to round this out, come down, and we're going to start to pull that in. We'll go in behind the edge of the hat and then down and in behind the head. Let's do the same thing over on the right. We'll round up the top, come down, pull that in behind the hat brim, and we'll continue down below and in behind the head. Now I want to trace the ears on the inside. We're going to start at the very top, we'll step down. Just want to leave an even spaced gap going all the way around and down towards the bottom. Let's move down in the center just underneath the mouth and draw a circle. Starting from the top, we'll go all the way around to the bottom and then back up towards the top. And then from the center of that circle, we'll draw a straight line coming down towards the bottom. Let's draw on the collar. Starting from the side of the circle, curve up and then out. Do the same thing on the right side. I'm just going to pull this up and in behind the cheeks. Now we're going to draw the cape going over the body. So let's start with the left side first. Starting from the side of the circle, curve out, and then down towards the bottom of the cape. Now we're going to add a series of points going all the way out towards the side. So let's start down here. We're going to taper this out, and then up. And we're going to add another point, curving out, and then down towards the same height. I'm going to pull this line going up a little bit higher. Up, and then out. Add another point. And down to right about there. And we'll start to pull the cape up a little higher on the end. So starting down here, we're going to taper this out, and then up. We'll pull this out and down with a short curve. Then we'll pull this up and in behind the collar. Now we want to take this cape and flip it over on the right side. But before we do that, we're going to have the hand and the cane overlapping on top. So let's start out here. On the inside edge of the cape, curve out and down towards the right. Now we're going to add 3 claws along the edge of the hand. So let's start with the sockets. We're going to draw a small half circle, going up and down. And we'll draw 2 more. Going all the way down towards the bottom of the hand. I'm just going to pull this down and in behind the cape. Let's draw in the claws. We're going to start from this bottom point, go out and down. And I'm just going to taper this up towards that second point. Let's do the same thing with the other 2 fingers. Out and down. And then the last one. Now we're going to draw the cane going up in an angle from behind the hand. So start on the side of the hand here, go up in an angle, and out towards the right. Step down, draw that same angled line. Let's close off the end with a straight line. Now we draw the tip of the cane. Starting from the top, out and then up. Go to the bottom. We're going to go in the opposite direction. Go out and then down. We'll connect the top and bottom with a curve. Now I'm going to draw a half circle in behind the edge of the cane. So from the top we'll step in, tuck this in behind. Now we're going to mirror what we did on the left over on the right in behind the cane. So let's start on the side of the circle, curving out and down. We want to bring this down towards the same height. And then we'll pull this up and out. And then come down toward that second point. And then slowly working our way towards the side. And then finally the last point, going out and then down. I'm going to go back up towards the collar and just pull this line down in behind the cane. And then down towards that bottom point. Now let's draw the lower edge of the body. We start on the side of the cape, just underneath the hand, curve down, and then back up. And then we'll draw on the feet. Leaving a gap in the center, go to the left side, curve down and out toward the left, go to the right, go down and out towards the right. We'll round out the bottom of the foot, go up and out underneath the cape. Let's separate out the toes with 2 curves on either side. Starting on the right side of this curve, go up and in, and then we'll go to the opposite side and draw that same curve. Do the same thing on the right. And then we're going to draw on the back side of the cape. In the center, we'll step down, start with a point. From here, I'm going to curve out and then down toward the left, and then the right. And I'm just going to pull this up and out underneath the feet. Let's move to the side. Along the outside edge of this curve, go out and then down. Line this up on the right and do the same thing. I just want to pull this up and out underneath the front of the cape. And there we have it. There's Daroach from Kirby Star Allies. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.